Hello everyone, Luke Smith here. It is Thursday today. Um, this is going to be a start of a ongoing series where I read articles and writings about hunt sabs and who they are really. I think I might call my videos that. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to title these videos, but we're going to start off out of order. I wanted to do this one first. This one was published. I'm going to put the link in the description. This one was published on the 20th of November 2023, so it's a bit of an old one. This is of Mel Broughton, and this was last updated on the 19th of February. Affiliations: Northants Sabs, Hertfordshire Sabs, Camp Beagle, MBR Beagles. I don't know what the last two are. Location: Northamptonshire. Mel, also known as Mel Broughton, is a veteran hunt sab and convicted bomb maker. In 2020, he was released from prison, having been incarcerated since July 2010, so he's spent a good spell in there for making bombs and blowing stuff up, for conspiracy to commit arson. Broughton placed firebomb devices under a porta cabin at Templeton College and a cricket pavilion at the Queen's College in Oxford. The explosion at the pavilion caused damages valued at £14,000, but other bombs failed to detonate. Broughton spearheaded the animal welfare group Speak and had been protesting against the building of an animal testing laboratory in Oxford during this time. I'm pretty sure they didn't really do much protesting against it. I'm pretty sure that laboratory is still up and running. Broughton was remanded in prison again in November of 2022 for charges related to his campaign against MBR Acres, a medical research facility in Cambridgeshire that carries out animal testing. In August 2021, the BBC reported that 15 members of the MBR Beagles campaign has been arrested after the research firm was granted a court order against vicious harassment by the campaigners. Right, I'm actually going to say this right now. We need animal testing because if humans are the test subjects for drugs and other sort of things like antiviruses, anti-agents, that sort of thing, it can have everlasting effects that are normally quite bad. So animals, to be fair, like things like rats or rabbits that are expendable, so it's basically rodents, you don't really give a shit if they die or not, because it's not a human being. But you do give a shit if it is a human being. So you need to test on animals first, and if it does good, then you test on humans. That's the way it works. Shockingly, in March 2024, Broughton was acquitted by Cambridge High Court after prosecutors alleged that he and fellow sab David Blanskop, these weird foreign names, have raised psychological welfare against MBR contractor Russell Morgan. In other words, they basically lied. They essentially lied. Mr. Morgan, whose company MPEX was hired to transport animals to and from MBR Acres, and said he was subject to a symptomatic campaign of abuse from Broughton and Co., including being called a puppy killer at a pub in front of his 8-year-old son. Morgan's wife, Amy, and their son has been terrified by Broughton's protests, describing how he doesn't want them to play in the garden because he's scared at people at the bottom of the driveway or bottom of the garden. He's he's just become a scared little boy, and he was never like that. This just goes to show how like life threatening these Sab terrorists are. It's like that they don't give a shit about people's welfare. They're basically all in it for themselves. We have some what is like screenshots. 17th of November 2022, new Mel Broughton, long-time activist Mel has been remanded. Oh, these are newspaper clippings. Okay, remanded in prison on trumped-up charges. He does not wish for his charges to be discussed publicly. Guess what? They're public now. They've been public for like 10 years. But he would love the support. Please write to him. His birthday's the 5th of July. This is the his Dent supporters, the old Dent heads. 18th of May 2023. Mel was released on bail today after being remanded back in November 2022. His pending trial will probably be February 2024. We wish him and his co-defendants the very best outcome. I wonder who sent him the money. I bet you it was his Sab mates begging and basically saying, please give us money. We need the money. Oh my god. Get a job and then you'll be able to... Broughton was openly assisted and supported by the Animal Liberation Front, a group on the FBI watch list for its history of extremism and ecoterrorism. Like other hunt saboteur groups, the ALF encouraged individuals to write to Broughton in prison without mentioning anything illegal in case they get caught. Very upstanding indeed. Very dodgy. We've got another, well, this obviously this ain't newspaper clippings, we know that now. Of course, you can also send letters. Remember that he is on remand, so you should not discuss any legal matters, and certainly you should assume that all mail is monitored by the screws. Do not put yourself or him at risk by discussing things that you shouldn't. His prison address. Well, all this is public knowledge now, so he could be arrested again. It's like just putting it out there. Broughton is a member of the Saboteur Old Guard, with over 40 years of sabbing and the animal rights experience. He also appears to have friends in high places, featuring prominently in a December 2024 live stream by BBC presenter Chris Packham and his stepdaughter Megan McCubbin, as they join members of the Northants Sabs to pester the Cottesmere hunt. And obviously we know this from last week's video. At one point in the 3-hour video, Packham addresses the camera to talk about the alleged violence perpetrated against hunt Sabs, while a bomb maker Broughton is still on screen. How ironic. Terrifyingly, Broughton can still be spotted sabbing around rural North Hampshire. In February 2025, members of the Cottesmere Hunt reported that Broughton was driving a car with an expired MOT. This is actually a new one. I saw this floating around on the Facebook shared in like groups and that. More information sent to this email right here. Right, I will say I have looked up his number plate, and it looks like he caught wind that people were after him for having no tax, and he well he was already taxed but no MOT, but he looks like he caught wind of it and he had his MOT renewed until 2026. So yeah, that was the information about Mel Broughton. Very dangerous man. I'm gonna edit this because I ended up saying a word that'll probably get this video taken down by YouTube, because you know what they're like. But once it's done, this is gonna go up. I'll leave a link in the description below, so you can have a read of yourself. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.